Hello and welcome to the 1990 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic. This is a round 2 encounter between Tony Rodrick and Tom Kury. In the first round, Rodrick beat Sharon McLeish 224 to 195. And Tom Kury, the defending champion, beat Dennis Yorgopoulos 219 to 184. Both of them advancing to the second round encounter. It should be a beauty. I'm your host, Chris Bombolas. Joining me in the commentary team is Terry Wenban. First up is Tony Rodrick. Hoping for a bit of luck there, Terry, but pin wouldn't quite drop.
Yes, he was hoping for that pin to come across and take out the 5-pin. He's put the ball down short. You'll see here, doesn't get it out on the lane, through it, runs away, and when it hits the middle, it just takes off. It's just that's a bad break. But the pin's almost wrapped right around it. Just got to go back, pick up the spare.
He does so. He's a very good spare shooter, is Tony Rodrick.
Tony is. He's an excellent spare shooter. Have to be almost the best in the game.
Tom Kury, of course, is the defending champion. He's won the Coke Classic twice, in '89 and in '87. He was third in the '88 British Open. He's won a host of tournaments in Queensland. He is the current WA men's team's captain. And, of course, as the defending champion, a lot of pressure on him. His first delivery in this round 2 match. And leaves 3 pins standing.
Well, that was, he had a lot of good shots on lane 12 in his first match. He just needs to get it going here. You see, he throws the ball out. He's moved in a little. Ball doesn't come back. Just leaves the bucket. A tricky spare. This is going to be important. Threw the ball well. It's the outlooks for it. You see here on pin cam, the pins just don't come near it. He has to make this spare.
Well, he does so. Well executed.
Spares it very well. Tom is a very, very good spare. Tom's not a massive striker. So he has to rely on spares. He's a very consistent player. He plays down the middle of the lane most of the time. You see here, the ball just runs away, picks up the spare, but this is going to be a torrid encounter. We were talking before about Tom getting very aggressive and eating raw meat, and you're sure you're going to see Tom excited in this match.
Insurance broker from Perth in WA. He has bowled in every one of the Cokes so far. Oh, there's a strike. This could be the start.
Well, that's going to be an excellent result for Tom, because he's got the Brooklyn strike. He knows he's got a bit of a break. Tony won't be very happy with it, and he knows that. Tony and Tom have a fierce competitiveness between the two of them, and it's going to show up in this match. Rodrick
is a 34-year-old contract cleaner from Greenslopes in Brisbane. He's bowled in 4 previous Cokes. His career highlights: runner-up in the Winfield Classic in New Zealand. He won that tournament in '89. Back-to-back Kingston doubles, and he's a PBA Tour player in '87, '88, and '89.
Come up.
Sent it fairly wide.
He didn't come out of that ball well. You see, on the first shot, he got through the ball. While he was practicing, he got through the ball well and kept putting a little lift on the ball, rolling it there. He just got off the top of the ball, just flips it forward. Just no way, just going to send it too far. And he's a powerful player and a powerful person, and the ball just goes too fast down the lane. This will be tricky. Before you see his first shot, you see here he's flattening it out. He's gone to another ball. He's got to straighten it up.
Also well executed. Gee, as I said before, he is one of the best exponents of the spare ball.
Tony has a lot of variation to his game. You'll see there that he flattens his hand out. You see his hands, well broken wrist, perfect arm, good straight through the ball, straight through, gets right through the ball, stays well down at the foul line. That's a classic style. That is a great style and a good spare.
I've been bowling a bit with Tony in my spare time, and hasn't helped my game as much. The only thing we've got in common is he's a left-hander and so am I. Back to the lanes now. Rodrick.
It's time. Come on!
Yeah, listen to it. He can get pumped up now. The good thing about these two players is they're both very aggressive, and once they get a roll, they're hard to stop.
This is true. They're both going to get really aggressive. They're actually going to try and out-growl each other. There he put it down a little bit earlier. The ball jumped a bit in the back end. He changed his release. These two players can make a lot of changes. You'll see that there, the ball down very early. Goes out, comes back. Great shot. He's got to try and get it up on Tom.
The defending champions reply now. Let's wait for it. They'll be hoping for a double. Very lucky even to get 9 out of that.
He was very lucky. Tom wouldn't have been very happy with that shot going down the lane.
It's the action of Tom Kury, the
see
defending
here,
champion.
his arms straight through, straight back, straight down the lane. A lot of aggression, a lot of power at the foul line. Looking at it. Well, he's happy with 9 out of that. He just go back, take a spare, but Tony's still got a strike up.
He does so, safely converts the spare as Tom Kury, the defending champion, takes a seat. We'll take a break here on Nine's Wide World of Sports with Tom Kury in front by 3 pins and Rodrick on a strike.
Our commentators referring to lane conditions. The response of the bowling ball on the lane is dictated by the amount of oil that is distributed on the lane. The oil is necessary as a preservation for the boards that are placed on the lane. The length of the oil down the lane will dictate how much hook, how much spin, or how straight the ball will actually go.
Welcome back to Browns Plains 10-pin for the 1990 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic on Nine's Wide World of Sports. This is the defending champion, Tom Kury, 44-year-old insurance agent from Perth. He's bowled in every one of the Cokes so far, and he's looking for a 3rd title. Oh, a little bit of luck there. He'll take all 10 though, Terry.
You're certainly right, Chris. He's going to take whatever he can get. He knows he got a lucky break again. He's put it down shorter. He's not playing the game as well as he was before. In his previous match, he's a little tentative. You'll see here the ball goes down, comes up. The pin just jumps up and knocks out the 6 pin. He goes, thank you very much.
Just looking at that on Rodrick on screen now, while he was sitting down, he wasn't looking at his opponent at all, not even the delivery.
No, a lot of the players, it's a good habit to just, they call them tile watchers, they just sit there and look at the floor and wait for their shot to come up because you just want to go out and play your own game.
Come on!
Oh, look at that. We could see some action. Very expressive is Tony Rodrick.
Tony really loves to get pumped up. You know, there's Edie, his girlfriend, watching on. He's going to get pumped up. He's almost left a cold 9 pin there. You can see here the ball goes down. He's straightened up. He's gone more direct at the shot. Look at him praying for it, begging for the shot. That late pin. See there, the 9 pin just falling over, holding his heart.
The ball just got a nick there. As we said, a very expressive bowler and a very explosive bowler when he gets started. He's looking for 3 in a row now.
If he can get this 3rd one here, he's really going to put the pressure on Tom. Tom knows that he has to strike and Tony's on a roll.
Be kind.
Yes, it was. You heard it. He wanted that ball to be kind, and it was.
Well, you know, Tony's always keeps looking for the break to get the break because you need the break to win. He got the break there. That was a very lucky break. That was a wayward shot. It's gone right across the head pin. Came back. The late falling 8 pin. Pin just nicks it. Goes, thanks very much. But Tom now has to strike. This is it. This is where Tom has to get aggressive. He either gets really aggressive and starts striking, or Tony's going to just run all over him.
Tony was a runner-up a couple of years ago. Let's wait for Kury now. Yes, he's got the strike. Now we're in for a classic encounter.
As you can see, Tom's just got to come back. He knows he's got to come back. He's got to make Tony think about what he's doing. You see here, he gets the ball down. Looks great, straight in the pocket. Good shot. Tom's getting more aggressive. You can see his eyes starting to go a bit red now.
I think that's where he responds magnificently to pressure. Rodrick, again, as you said, looking at the tiles, not looking at his opponent, concentrating about his game.
That's really what the game's about. You've got to go out and play your own game. Tom needs this strike now.
No, doesn't get it.
That was really unlucky. That was, you know, the best shot Tom's bowled on lane 11, and he didn't get the strike. He didn't get the result, and he knows that it would have put a lot of pressure onto Tony. You'll see here he's got more direct. Ball comes up. That was a great shot. I thought it was a strike. So did Tom. He's shattered. He's just got to spare it. Hope that Tony makes a miss. But he has to spare it.
Defending champion under some pressure here. Oh dear, and that's a lot of pressure now. What a miss.
Well, as I said, this match has really, really tightened up. You've got Tony with 3 strikes in a row. He's thrown 2 good shots and got a break. Tom, very, very unlucky. When you leave that, you know it's a good shot. You know it should be a strike. You go back. Sometimes you're thinking about the shot that you had before. You'll see here, you never gave it a chance and really never looked like it. Never got it across the line. And you'll see, look, Tom there, just killing himself. You know, it's really hard.
Big opportunity now for Rodrick. Could we be in for an upset here on Nine's Wide World of Sports? The run comes to an end.
Yes, you know, when this sort of thing happens, you get an open frame, the pressure comes off a bit. Sometimes it relaxes you. See there, he's thrown another shot. Loosed it a little different. The ball's come up a little high. he'll take 9 out of that. That could have been a lot worse.
He must close this frame, though, Terry.
Oh, he has to. You have to keep, you know, any opens now will be deadly.
Doesn't miss many, does Tony Rodrick.
No, Chris, that was a great spare, and he's a good sparer. You're not going to see Tony miss too many spares. You'll see here he goes to his plastic ball so the ball doesn't overreact in the back end. Picks it up quite comfortably.
6 frames down in this second round encounter in the Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic for 1990. Tony Rodrick in front by 9 pins.
Hey, ladies, there's some cool young dudes.
For sports, we're at the Browns Plains 10 pin. This is a second round encounter between Tony Rodrick and the defending champion Tom Kury. At the moment, Tony Rodrick has the nose in front. He's looking here to strike and really put the pressure on Tom Kury.
You can see there he's talking to himself, settling himself down. He wants a good shot now, and he needs a good shot. Needs to get this ball in the pocket.
Come on!
Well, Chris, this is what I said before. The shot before, he's done the same thing. He's come over the top of the ball and put it down early and caught it with the fingers. The ball jumps in the back end. He's looking for it to sit. You'll see they're down very, very early. Just snaps at the back end. That could have been what he left. He could have left that the previous frame, but he got away with it. He's just got to go back, get 2, but he's let Tom in.
Takes the 2.
Safely takes the 2, but, you know, that's going to put a lot of pressure off Tom. You know, Tom now sits back and thinks, well, I've got him thinking now what he's going to do. Tony's gone backwards a little bit. He's come closer to Tom while he's been sitting on the bench. Now, if Tom can get up and get 2 strikes here, he can take the lead.
Shaking his head, Tony Rodrick. He knows he's missed a golden opportunity. Still, plenty of pressure here on this man. Tom Kury. Oh, dear. That was definitely a lot of luck in that one, Terry.
Well, that was an awful shot. Like, Tom's put the ball down well early. By the looks of it, looking at his thumb there, it slipped off his thumb a little bit because of the lights, the pressure, the sweat. It's tough toiling out there out in those lanes. You'll see here the ball goes, mixes, 10 pinfalls late. You know, Tom will be extremely happy with that, but that'll pump him up. I think now he's either going to throw a great shot now or a real bad one, because he's going to be pumped up and he's going to be looking for this double, because if he knows if he doubles, he gets his nose in front, he puts the pressure back onto Tony.
Crowd reaction was interesting. They all thought it was a shocker. Let's see if he can make another one.
Well, you can tell from the look on Tom's face that was another good shot. Like, Tom hasn't thrown any wayward shots other than, well, the ones he's had strikes with. But he's got it here. It's just gone a little bit high. Left a 4-pin.
Doesn't make the same mistake twice in leaving an open frame.
Now, Tom's going to just safely cover the spare, but he knows that was a golden opportunity missed there. And Tony does also. You know, Tony's going to come out now and think, well, he hasn't got a double against me. Maybe his game isn't as solid as Tom would like it to be. But Tony's just got to get up now and make a couple of good shots. Good solid shots. Don't necessarily strikes, but just good solid shots. A double here, of course, would be terrific. There's Tom. He's pretty worried at the moment, but the concentration on Tony.
Looking for a platform to build on.
Cross!
Goes the Brooklyn and takes out 10. Could be the luck he needs.
I think this match is going to be determined by the break, and well, Tony's had 2 breaks now. You'll see here, throws it short, trying to throw it straight at it. That's probably the biggest thing when you need a strike, is you get very, very tempted to throw the ball straight at the pocket. And of course, you turn the ball, so the ball's not going to go there. You've got to learn to throw the ball out, trust it, and just use your technique to get the ball in the pocket.
He's up by 5 pins, Tony Rodrick, against the defending champion, but he's got a strike to build on. Can he make it a double?
Again.
Yes, he can. Oh, dear. Brooklyn again.
Well, I'm pretty shocked with this. This has turned out like these guys are just going out there. They're 2 great players. Like, these guys just pound the pocket all day, and here they are hitting the Brooklyn. You see this ball jumps real late. That's a very, very lucky strike.
At this stage, you'll take it, though. Look at the ball.
Oh, everybody
right
will take
across.
anybody will take anything out there. Everyone knows it's pressure. Everyone's going to make mistakes, and it just depends if you do them in the right place.
Pressure's on this man. Can he respond? Yes, he can. We're going to go right down to the wire in this one.
That was a great shot by Tom. He knows he needs strikes. He's got to get it up in the pocket. He knows if he can strike out in the 9th and 10th, he can still get in front and still win the match.
There it is, 10 in the pit. Tom Kury takes a break. We'll take one as well, with this match right down to the wire between Tom Kury and Tony Rodrick. 90 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic, an enthralling match between the defending champion Tom Kury under a bit of pressure and the man who is leading at the moment, Tony Rodrick. We're into the 10th frame. This is it. No looking back here, Terry.
Now, Tom's got to hit this lane. He hasn't gone well on this lane. He's got to get it. He needs 3 strikes here, or else the game's all over. He has to strike this time, though, to keep any hope at all. He must get this strike.
Oh, dear, and he's left himself with a dreadful split.
Well, that was, you know, it was a pretty academic. He had to get a strike. It didn't matter what he left. He had to strike there. You'll see here, well inside his target. The ball's run away. Left to 5-10. Just nothing. Tom will have a go for it.
Disappointing finish for the 1990 Goldpin Classic. For the defending champion, Tom Kury, he'll take a seat and watch his opponent, Tony Rodrick, who now really would like to strike out, get the pins up so that he could become the top qualifier in the step-ladder final.
Well, this is right, Chris. If Tom goes out, if Tony strikes out, he's going to can put a 230 on the board, and he's going to be top seed. Guarantees himself at least, you know, some good dollars. No, he's gone high again. This has really been a cruel match, because basically Tom's hit the pocket more times than Tony has. Tony's come up with the goods. That's the way the game goes. The luck of the bounce. You know, Tom in the past has had it, I'm sure. I've seen Tom bowl good games where he hasn't hit his target and other players have, and that's just 10-pin bowling.
Again, makes no mistake with the spare. Gets one more delivery in this year's Coke Classic in this round.
You know, I was listening to Wayne Grady when he was talking about his PGA win, where he said, you know, you just had to miss in the right places, and it's the same with 10-pin bowling. You've just got to miss at the right time and in the right place. Let's see if Tony can just strike off, finish off with a 2-11 game. It still gives him a good chance in the seedings. He's looking really good.
Yeah! He liked it, and what a good finish. Tony Rodrick successful over Tom Kury. Tony Rodrick 211, Tom Kury 183. So Rodrick into the step-ladder final, and it's curtains for Tom Kury in the 1990 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic.